The highly anticipated 2025 schedule of the Philadelphia Eagles has been having little tidbits drop every single day as we lead up to the schedule release tonight. There are 6 Eagles games that have already been announced out of the 17 games that they will be playing this year. Let's talk about all the games that have been announced so far. Week 1, Dallas Cowboys home opener, Thursday Night Football. We talked about this pretty much at length already on the channel, so I'm not going to go in too in depth here, but I think this is a great draw for Philly early on in the season. Divisional game against a divisional opponent that they should be able to beat. Dallas has a new head coach, some rookies coming in that have to play important roles, especially Tyler Booker, the right guard, who has to go up against Jalen Carter all night long. What's George Pickens' role in the offense? How do they replace guys on defense like DeMarcus Lawrence, like Jordan Lewis, their nickel cornerback? A lot of question marks for Dallas to figure out. They could be a playoff team at some point this season if things go right for them. Dak coming off of another injury. I just think there's a lot of question marks there for Dallas, and Philadelphia is well established. Obviously, they just won the Super Bowl, but in terms of offensive talent, they didn't lose any. The same core is running it back. They should be able to run the ball against Dallas yet again. This is a good draw. Week 2, the Super Bowl rematch. The Philadelphia Eagles travel to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. It'll be a 4:25 p.m. game on Fox. I like this draw. The fact that the Eagles get the Chiefs early on in the season is a bonus. The fact that the Eagles get the Chiefs on an extended week is a bonus. Now, the Chiefs are rumored to play Friday in Brazil versus the Chargers, so it's only an additional day's rest for the Eagles. However, Kansas City is traveling back from Brazil, so that could be an extra 2 or 3 days rest depending on jet lag and all those things that go into it. But matchup-wise, Kansas City, how much different are they going to be in week 2 from the team that the Eagles played in the Super Bowl? I think it'll be a more competitive game. I think even if you had ran that same Super Bowl 10 times, we got the draw where the Eagles absolutely dominated. But the weaknesses that Philadelphia exposed against Kansas City in that Super Bowl still will loom large. Are they going to be set at that offensive line? They lost Joe Thuney, bring in a rookie offensive tackle, probably some things to work out. They are coming off of a divisional game versus the Chargers as well, who are a very competitive team and were a playoff team last year. There's a lot of questions still for Kansas City come week 2 that I think maybe they'll have worked out by week 9 or 10. So I'm actually happy Philly gets this draw. We don't know who they play week 3, 4, or 5. They face the New York Giants in MetLife on Thursday Night Football in week 6. It should be a win. The team should go 2-0 against the Giants, just realistically this year. Another primetime game, though. Not one 1 p.m. game announced, and only one Sunday game announced for Philly this year. So they obviously want to put us in primetime. Don't know who we're playing week 7, 8, or 9. Week 10 at Green Bay for Monday Night Football. Will be a fun game. Rematch of the wild card playoff game. Rematch of the Brazil game last year. These teams have seen a lot of each other recently. Most of the games have been pretty competitive. I expect this as well to be competitive. We'll see what the rosters look like week 10, but at the end of the day, Philly has gotten the better of Green Bay the past few times. I'd hope it'd be the same here. Week 11 and week 12, we don't know. Black Friday, they host the Chicago Bears. For starters, Philadelphia needs to wear the all-black uniforms on Black Friday. It's just as simple as that. No choice but to do so, and I think that they will. Exciting matchup, the Bears with Ben Johnson and that offensive personnel, Caleb, DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, Luther Bird, and Colston Loveland. The revamped offensive line should be in full swing there, so this could actually really determine some playoff seeding. I do think the Bears will be competing for a playoff spot, and of course I think Philly will be back in the mix. No matchups announced for week 14, 15. Week 16, a Saturday doubleheader, 2 divisional games, one of which will be the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to Washington and take on the Commanders. Very well could determine the division. Huge spot here to play Washington. I wonder if they do something similar with Washington that they've done with the Giants over the past couple of years, where we play Washington week 16 and week 18. I wouldn't be surprised if that was to be announced. My guess is the bye week for the Eagles is 5. I wouldn't mind 5 going into the Thursday night football game. I wouldn't mind 7 either, giving them an extended rest. But this is what we're looking at so far for the Eagles' schedule. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm pretty happy with what we're seeing. Obviously, we don't get to see what the cluster of games are yet. 2 big games to open up the season. The Eagles are going to be in a lot of big games this year. It's just the way it is. The ability to start off 2-0 versus Dallas and Kansas City, though, would certainly be a way to respond to a Super Bowl run. We will, of course, come up here tomorrow to give a full reaction to the Eagles' schedule. Maybe we'll even dally around with a little prediction, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you love the Philadelphia Eagles and you're not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, what are you doing? Hit that button. I'll catch you next time. Peace.